What is going on, guys? It's Edward Gamer 7 coming back at you with another video. E3 is gone and went, and the dust has settled. There's a lot of good games that were announced, some surprises, some disappointments. Expect some more videos coming on this channel about E3, my thoughts and opinions on the subjects. But today, we're going to talk about just simply Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is a game being made by Nintendo for Nintendo Switch. The game comes out October 8th of this year. It's a 2D side-scroller. It goes back to the 2D side-scrolling ways of the original Metroid games, such as like Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, Super Metroid, that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, this Metroid game is not the one that we want, nor is it the one that we needed. And I'm disappointed in that because during Nintendo's E3 coverage, we got no word on Metroid Prime 4 besides a subtle nod from Nintendo saying, "Oh yeah, we're working on that, but we got another game to show you," which is Metroid Dread. Now, when I saw a trailer, I thought it looked cool. It looked impressive. It looks pretty fun. I'll probably play this game, mobile, not in docked mode. But I think it'll also be pretty cool to play it while it's docked on your TV. This game actually kind of reminds me of the Game Boy Advance game Metroid Fusion, because in the trailer for Metroid Dread, there's like this super robot that's chasing you around throughout the stages, and you gotta like avoid it, and no, you cannot damage it. For some reason, Samus's weapons is impervious to Samus's weapons, and you can't damage it, so the only thing you can do is run. Which gives me flashbacks to Metroid Fusion, because a little bit of spoiler for that game. In that game, you encounter this enemy called the X-Parasites, who can like mimic a host, and they got a hold of Samus's older suit in the game, and like they became one with them, and like used the suit's powers for evil. And throughout the game, you also get chased by the X-Parasite, which is named the Samus X. So it gives me vibes of that, because in the game you're running from the Samus X, and in Metroid Dread you're running from this super suit up robot. Now, I wish Nintendo would have at least given us something, at least some sort of trailer, like even a cinematic trailer. If they would have at least done that for Metroid Prime 4, and then proceed to reveal Metroid Dread to us, I would have been at least somewhat satisfied, because that way we at least know something of the game. Because as of this moment in time, we have no information of Metroid Prime 4. All we know is that Nintendo's working with it, with Retro Studios, who developed the original Metroid Prime trilogy. Now, it's not a knock on Metroid Dread. I'm not taking shots at this game at all. I feel like it's going to be a really good Metroid game. It's just, I have a problem with the way that Nintendo is going about this approach. Like, I felt like if we would have at least gotten like a Metroid Prime remastered trilogy for the Switch, and then this game as well, I feel like Nintendo fan base, me and several other people, we would have been hyped, because we would have bought both games, the remastered trilogy and Dread, while we await the inevitable Metroid Prime 4 video game. I also hate how in the trailer, like, they're kind of giving a subtle nod, because when the trailer starts, it says Metroid 5, when we all know we're waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Also, I'm not a fan that we got, like, no information about the quote-unquote Switch Pro. I feel like this would have been like a decent game to show on the Switch Pro. Show this game running on its hardware with the graphics and stuff. And like, if they would have both came out on the same day, I probably would have gotten both the Nintendo Switch Pro and this game at the same time. It's just, I feel like Nintendo needs to keep up, needs to step up their hardware inside, because even when the Switch came out back in 2017, the Switch was ancient. But anyway, yeah, that's just my thoughts on the subject. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, And make sure you give a subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.